What's up guys, it's Jay Gordon again, welcome back to another video. Now in this video I want to talk about, why Facebook ads suck for dropshipping. Now I know before you start disliking the video, there's a lot of Facebook guys out there really trying to make, Facebook a success. Now, I respect that for sure. Like, you're doing better than 99% of people that, just watch these videos and actually don't take any action. So at least you're actually attempting some sort of strategy to, make ecom your full-time gig. And also as well, just keep in mind, like, I'm trying to do an unbiased, as much as possible. Like, we all know that I'm 100% Google ads, literally just 100%. A little bit of Facebook on the side, but for your market. I'm just talking about, cold ads specifically. Now, Facebook ads do work, but for the vast majority of people, like, they spend like, a couple $100 and they're usually out of the game just because it's so much hard to, there's a lot of things that can go wrong, right? There's, you've got to get a video, you've got to get all this kind of stuff that we'll talk about. With Google ads, you really don't have to get a lot right, to be honest, because there's really not that much to get right. As long as you have, a ranking product with good keywords and your landing page should already resonate, probably going to get way more sales than people doing Facebook. Now, Facebook ads, the cons, just constant shutdowns, sleepless nights, it just depends if, good old Mark Zuckerberg is, going to have your account running in the morning. Like, I know plenty people that have transitioned to Google ads just because, every single day they had to, get their account back up and running. And like, it's so much stressful, especially if you're scaling. Like, you want a business that's running consistently and you can just manage it on the side instead of, having these sleepless nights. When I have sleepless nights with Google, my sleepless nights are, am I still, my payment processor is still working, right? So you're going to have that as well with, Facebook. But the ads part of the thing, like, that should just do everything for you. That should be the machine making sales 24/7. Now, Facebook will do that, but they're very, very strict, especially now that you can't even advertise, like, swimwear and all that kind of stuff. Something, as super simple as that, they just don't allow it. So yes, the scalability is a lot higher at the start than Google, but keep in mind, you're testing a social platform. When I come on Facebook, not just me being a dropshipper specifically, but way back before then, like, if I see a video, I just scroll past it. Like, if I want to buy something online, like 99% of people, I'll go on, Google or Bing or whatever, has worked. It's got a search platform. I'll type in and I'll start comparing products. With Facebook, I really have never bought anything from Facebook. Now, I know a lot of people do buy stuff from Facebook ads, but it's very short-lived, right? We're not trying to find that next fidget spinner. Now, if that's your ambition and going to find these next kind of like fidget spinner, 1 month wonder products, that's great, keep doing Facebook ads. But for me personally, when I'm building a business, just like, my 100K store, like, I want something that's consistent that I know is going to work from the start. I don't want to be, okay, I've got one product that's working well, but how long is this going to last, right? Now, yes, that happens with Google. Sometimes some products just die, but, it's much more long-term. Like, I've had winning products for like 8-9 months, sometimes even over a year, just by managing negative keywords. With Facebook ads, like, I don't know what's the longest these days, like 2-3 months. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but just for me personally, I know Google ads is more long-term, and any business model should be, long-term, because you don't want to be just, having to find new products all the time. So, also as well, testing video ads, like, I can't imagine how stressful that is, like, having to, make video ads and then, keep evolving because people can, just copy you and all that kind of stuff. Like, it's just so stressful to me, in my opinion. And also another big one is, paying for impressions. Like, going back to my 100K store, I've had over 10 million impressions, and I didn't pay for a single one of those, right? I don't know the exact math for Facebook, but how much is that to pay for Facebook, let alone obviously paying for clicks as well? Is that 5 figures? Is that 6 figures? Like, obviously it depends on your CPC, but you're paying for like all these impressions. Like, I've had stores get 100 million eyeballs, right? And I didn't pay for a single penny. Like, how much is that on Facebook? Like, that just must be, crazy. And also as well, like, these people are just seeing it. They're not, interested in it. If I get impressions on Google, like I said, I don't pay for it, but, who cares if they click on it, because, they're obviously interested in the product, right? With Facebook, you're just targeting the audiences, so it's a lot harder to obviously find that pocket of people. And also as well, like, one of the big ones as well, especially nowadays, and it's just kind of like a new feature, they keep updating it all the time, but bad reviews, like, people comment on your ads, but they have like a review score now. Like, I don't know exactly how it works because I don't do Facebook, but I've heard, like, if you get like a bad review count, like, your ads are just going to just not perform. And if you're dropshipping, like most of you guys are, probably not going to get that good reviews, especially if you're still using the old method, AliExpress. Now, coming on Google ads, like, like I said, the positives, it's got some cons as well. Like, the scalability at the start is not as high, but like I said, if you're in this for a long term, like, it's only going to be exponentially better than Facebook anyways, if you're doing this for 6 months, a year anyways. So, you can get millions of impressions and you don't have to pay a single penny, right? That's the beauty of it. You're only paying for clicks. You know, and being Google, like a search-based platform, if, you know, people are, you know, searching your stuff and they click on your website, they're already interested in your product. So, if, you know, your page, if you got a good theme on there and it just resonates, like, that should equal a sale. It's that simple. So on shopping ads, you know, I don't have any videos, like I said, like, there's no videos, like the product's already built on Shopify, right? And then they just run. It's simple as that. You know, I can test a bunch of products, like I said, on my 100K store. I keep going back to this, but it's the easiest way to explain it. Like, I had a bucket of products in there all in one campaign, and all I'm doing is, you know, the ones that get 3 profitable sales, I'm scaling them, and the ones that just spend the margin, and that happens all the time, they're just bad products. I just cut them. Super simple. I don't waste money on these products. And then also I can scale on, you know, SCAG, single keyword ad groups, and obviously Bing as well. So I can really scale much harder once I get to this stage as well. And it's just consistent as F. Like, it's so consistent that it just works over and over and over again. You know, as long as it's got search volume, you know, it's super simple. It can sell. Like, you know, it doesn't have to be the next fidget spinner. Like, I'm selling stuff like, you know, like simple stuff like handbags, smartwatches, all that kind of stuff. Like, if I ran that on, like, I don't know, Facebook, it would be very hard unless I was a big brand to kind of stick out, right? If I'm just a simple dropshipper, like, you know, it's so hard to stick out on, you know, Facebook nowadays. Like 5 years, 10 years ago, yeah, it's a different story, but, you know, we're in 2020 now, 2021, you know, very soon. So it's only going to get worse, in my opinion, for Facebook, and Google Ads, it's only going to get stronger. That's why more people are coming onto Google Ads from Facebook, because they understand it's so much easier to run, less ad spend if you do it correctly, and it's just easier to scale at long term. So also as well, like, I've got some examples. I just went on Facebook now. I didn't want to search for ads and ads and ads. So I just typed in, like, gaming chairs, for example. So, you know, this would have been an ad, like, you know, well, it's actually pretty recent. It's the 12th of November, right? So this is probably still an ad, but, you know, if we just look at this video, let's just pretend they targeted my interest, right? So, you know, they've targeted my interest. I'm probably just, first of all, it's a really bad, crappy little video, right? It looks trash, it looks cheap. But they've got to grab my attention, but obviously I've got to go on their page and obviously and all that kind of stuff as well. Like, I could just scroll past this in a second and that's it done. You know, think of it on the other way. Like, if I'm literally wanting to buy a gaming chair, right? What do? You come on Google, you type in gaming chair, right? These are shopping ads. I can go on more and I can see more shopping ads as well. Like, there's so many shopping ads, and, like, what you want to do is obviously get ranking, right? That's, you know, that's the aim of the game, to get ranking. But if I go back as well, just to here, I can see as well that, you know, there's only one, there's 2, 3, literally just doing, well, there's basically just 2. The main one is Secret Lab, which I'm sure you guys have all heard of. And this other company here, Abroco, like, they're running ads as well, shopping ads, this one here. But this is, like, who you're competing with. So, like, there's only, like, 2 main companies knowing how to do search ads. Like, nobody else is, none of these are ads, right? So less competition once you get it working right, because not everybody knows how to do search ads. And also as well, like, just the shopping ads, like, I'm wanting to buy a chair, like, this is what I'm looking at, I'm already interested. So, if, you know, for example, if I click on this, I guarantee it's going to be a super clean website, which it is. Look, if it all makes sense and it all resonates, if I want to grab a chair, I'm probably going to buy this. Like, I don't need to run Facebook ads that, you know, I'm not interested in. I don't want to guess if that person's interested in the gaming chair. I want people, when I'm running my ads, to, like, they want a gaming chair now. So all I'm doing is serving the customer. On Facebook ads, you're spamming the customer, right? So I'm just trying to serve every customer. And really, that's the big kicker for me with Facebook ads. Like, that's how they explain it the best. I wanted to make this video because still people don't understand, like, the kind of main difference. It's literally just, I'm serving the customer on Google ads, Facebook ads. I don't want to use the word spamming, but I'm spamming the customer. So that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next one.